Alright, how's everybody doing? Alright, let's
Drake's tail is
wrap
right
up
there,
this
Clive.
Baja-mut shit.
It's time to free Storm from the crystal's curse.
But remember,
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night is done.
Let's go get dragon powers,
No
boy.
more roads.
we'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether. Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned cold.
Then there's no reason to hold back. Finished.
There must be a way to climb up.
Is that the Phoenix? Joshua! What is he doing?
Keeping Baja-mut occupied.
Joshua! Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Hold on, Joshua! I'm coming! We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
Them again! Not now! Stay down! Almost killed! This one!
What was that?
Oh, but he'll kill us all. There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
And so should we.
Chase. How are they still standing?
I don't know.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
We're getting close.
This is Baja-mut's garden.
It looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I. Too slow. Nice try.
These beasts... they're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Mother,
It's you.
what happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right. Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Baja-mut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted a tenth of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua, my darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak! Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you...
Shit. Can't reach him.
Don't do this! I'll come back for you.
Oh shit. Excess background noise.
than I've ever seen. Thank the Founder!
It's now or never, Joshua. What now?
This is drinking the ether.
We have to stop him.
I'm here.
Joshua, are you alright? Damn it. You have to be stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
Cool.
If we become one,
This will be enough. We can do it, Clyde.
we can, and we will, together. Are you ready?
Ready!
Flame for restoration and flame for destruction.
How can we hope to match such power?
By trusting in our own.
Leon!
Joshua!
Clive!
My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
This is for my father! It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave.
No. Wait. I owe him a debt.
Fine.
You there.
Don't reinforce
Nobles will be found in the ground.
situation. Report, Captain. It could be the fires have spread.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Theon.
throughout the neighboring districts. Our men
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. City can wait.
Don't dally, man. Go!
Your Radiance.
and I want you to find down to make sure the doors are locked.
next movements.
By the light. Dion. Have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the dragoons at once.
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your emperor? Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the mother crystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Dion.
Guards! Guards!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Baha-mut. Kinslayer.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Mother.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Relax, Your Majesty. Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness. The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment, their flame burned bright. Soon, Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Mythos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew. And so we bid you. Find Mythos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Mythos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours. Mother.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all. Tony won't be happy if I disturb Joshua.
Man, these kind of powers suck. So Shiva and Odin.
While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, what'll it be? No scratches, all right? And?
Still alive, are ya? Coin purse weighing you down? And how were you gonna carry all that? I reckon I can find a buyer. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
It seems the hideaway has lost its...
Is a storm coming soon?
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I have a few new notes that might interest you. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. You wish to study the tomes? The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
There's talk of these guys driving.
Quiet Sands, the mirror. Woodland passes.
Clive. How may I help you today?
Here you are. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Otto. The realm, as long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit. And Gav? He's with your uncle and they've sent an owl their way the moment the winds turn.
Do you have any...
Well, that depends on your definition of...
All right, fine. What do you suggest we...
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and I... Could be that they...
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your... Not that...
I'm sorry I could...
My countrymen are stronger than you think.
I hope so.
Look at us. Tempting though it may be.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of...
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against...
Which is only ever going to end.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of Chocobos, but pitchforks and palisades will do. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade...
Is a storm coming soon?
Let me guess.
Is there anything you don't know, Lord?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has... That, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say. Clive, we have a problem.
Only one.
It would. Heck, we had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and...
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubos...
When it rains, it fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, and even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they get here, which means...
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our...
Vamir, Dominic, Quiet Sand, Zaryan, and also...
Clive! Anything catch your eye? Always something, isn't there?
Are we even safe here? What will it be today? Should I... Back again?
What is it that you wish to learn? One must understand one's place in the world.
First we find Isabel.
Heard of blokes? Any short ghosts?
I think it might be that one.
Faster!
Thanks, girl. beast isn't to be trifled with. I needed that. Come on.
Whew. First try though.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. It'd better all be here. And how were you gonna carry all that?
It seems the hideaway's lost it.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
White Sands, Rosaria, and Vamir Dalmacia.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Good girl. Thanks, girl. No more vengeance. No more war. Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. This won't be easy. I can walk from here.
There's be 3 of you at once.
Another God's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. So empty your pockets. Let's try. Get him! This
is it? He turned up, Lord. We were more similar than he knew.
Anything catch your eye? Much obliged. Thanks very much. There you go. Take care out there, eh?
Martha.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said he'd been attacked by a Kashik.
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, there were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but the rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters, what do you think?
That we join?
I thought you'd know. Where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is. Let the men know you've come to help.
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us?
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Yeah!
Clive, wound.
We deal with the Akashic first.
These men don't have the look of hired so.
If you've come to rob...
You are mistaken, my lord. We're here by Madame
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for
Wade's men? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after.
And to think you took them for thieves.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their... They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned. and we agreed it was best we
Martha! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashics, and they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
My brothers.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still... But what about... I didn't, sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many.
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do. Too slow.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade.
I see you're all in one.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move.
Don't you worry about...
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
Ambrosia won't help me here. Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
I love satellites. Holy shit.
Do you see any more?
No.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's, well...
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Hopefully we'll have enough time.
How many of your men were in?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, it's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable.
What do you say, Martha?
Well, when you put it like...
My lord. Oscar? It is an honor. I am Oscar.
Murdoch.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother... Well, go on, then. Yes. If it please you, my Lord Marquis,
I would learn the duties of a... But I am a shield no longer. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not to find. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor, and I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are...
It's all right. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squat.
Would that really be... You were a squire once?
Know that I'll show you as much lenience.
I would not have it any other way.
Cid! Your new companion appears much more formidable than... Should I be worried?
Jill, Clive has told me much.
All lie.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good. But the fact is...
What did you say to me?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about... And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be... I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the desert...
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to...
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Cid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Any more of this and I'll throw you out. Come back when you're ready to talk.
Victor? What's he doing here?
Cid.
I was about to ask you this.
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably op. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. These are cursed skies. Or an entire city.
We're still working on the skies. Perhaps we can find a solution to...
I hope so.
So?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good, but if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided...
And if there's one thing bandits like...
What would Cid...
Well, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for...
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them... before presenting them with...
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city us.
When all that fear and anger can be directed?
It appears we have a plan. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well... Don't worry, Victor and I will
play along.
What he means...
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red...
A pleasure, my
As I told you, I summoned the commander...
Victor says that there aren't any men left to hire.
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle that a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men?
Absolutely. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Cid. Well played, my lady.
Then let us band together and show these brutes that Dalamil is not to be trifled with.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
What's the Brandit doing all on his own?
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some... Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were...
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this...
Indeed, certainly, that the nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine. It is only a matter of time before the peasants...
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have... And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little... If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good. Merely that now my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kit.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Cid. Both Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat graceful. With time,
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be all.
You're not sick.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. Mistakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite...
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats, but
Then it will be for us to see that their
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Farewell!
They mean to overwhelm us.
The townspeople. Could they have...
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Alamil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they...
I take it from your presence that visitors from the desert...
The plan was granted. It only took an arm.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Cid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Welcome. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. I'll be here if you need me.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
Then we're next.
I can't do it.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. They're...
With the blue eyes. Yes, they've taken so many.
A cat.
And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison.
Then we'll look for her there.
We could leave.
It's all right. Give me your arm.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the cap. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my child. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your, but more than that, your sisters. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered.
She speaks the truth, you know, this here. So we're...
What we have left is our lives.
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's... I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some
How like you'd... What we need to the way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did.
You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so when a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow.
Leave that to us.
My family? They're still in the capital.
I'm sorry, darling. I truly am.
That thing?
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from...
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
You saw those...
I assume you have a plan?
It was all they could do to escape.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me. Save your strength. Garuda! Slow. Nice try.
There are always more.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their post.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the tasks... it's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier, and the people I love include them. Now, if you don't mind.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my... But it has solved one. And that...
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw it.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are. All done?
Hello from all our friends. How is it you always manage to arrive?
Look, I suppose any word on the...
Let's see. The nations are still in chaos, and the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidney.
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, now's not the time. Now's the time to visit the infirm.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there.
The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. Is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
How much of a reunion?
I'll look after him.
Clive! Quick look. Seen enough?
What will it be today? Allow me to educate you. One must understand one's place in the world.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid.
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but what. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after, my first thought was that they'd taken them off, which almost... I don't like to imagine. They were in the age...
Seems the hideaways.
Oh, that's last.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little... You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful... So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites...
I've never... So?
A fried mortress of skyworm. Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries.
Wow. That's a question for a kindly old fella.
Fine. And if he does, I'll see if I can...
You do that.
Lawsman Hopper.
Ah, Valisthea, the young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be...
That's actually why I'm here. I don't...
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste.
Dragon livers.
One would have thought the disciples of Baha-mut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea.
So we know where to look for our liver.
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance. A herb which grows along. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone. So I'm sure I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life. In which regard, fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly...
Meaning that if I find one...
Best of luck, Clark, and do save me a bite.
Rutherford. Where would he be at Martha's? Oh, is everything all right? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I think Nan might be...
It's all right.
Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chap, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind... I wanted to ask her about it myself, but she'd never give your tongue a...
Don't worry.
Oh, you...
Of course. Lady Karen.
Not nearly as foul.
You're doing good trade, then?
Carker, what exactly? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are...
Just... all right.
Oh, are you? And who...
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading...
And what? You believe it? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be, but that woman is no more. And
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to doubt.
No, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a Paul.
Of course. I spoke that the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool, along with some other things. That while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted...
Oh, I knew Nan wasn't caught. But why would people say she was?
No, but people do things for all sorts of reasons.
Well, that trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalamil, so that's where I'm going. I'll find...
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors...
Oh, but that's what...
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should...
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. It's not a set of scales, is it?
No.
Well, not anymore, it's...
And just how long...
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them.
Just like Miss Middledore showed...
Miss Middledore? And why would she have you...
Because that's the only way to become a ninja.
Miss Middledore said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and...
Well then, your work is already half done.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting...
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the...
You three need to learn to take risk. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes. All right. Everything here, every piece has its own role to play, and each is just... If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles... You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support... This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is?
You're right. And look...
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid?
I'll think about it.
Hold things. So wait.
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pan.
I do. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. But what if I wanted to weigh goots?
What are the chains for?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up. This tiny piece is what's called...
I have. Miss Middledore's dungeon is full of them.
She puts them in all her inventions.
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move.
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple.
It's not my fault.
You know what part's supposed to move, and so let's put the pieces together first.
Not a bad idea. So, now that we've taken stock,
I think we've got...
then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right. We're Miss Middledor's...
Her hair.
Yeah. Hair's for the future. She's showing us her secrets now.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Middledore and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that?
Until then, though, do try...
Hey, look! We never...
You don't think Sid for... Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there...
Well?
It was as you thought. They dismantled them to see how they...
Oh, no, Mid will have my...
Thankfully she won't. Although I was the one who ended up teaching...
I'm so sorry, Sid. I shall see that the children...
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them. She'd have them follow in her footsteps.
I see. Sid, do you know...
She told me it was because her studies had been interrupted by events...
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about...
Which explains her... She's working to give them a better life.
Ah, you've given them far more than that.
Alright, let's call it here for now. I think I had to start it there, and then I can go explore the rest of Alright, here we go. Hey look, I even got my boy with me. Thank you everybody for coming in and watching. I hope you have a